Going over here to Pennsylvania, and we are fired up to go and learn about what's going on with this fracking issue so that we can better understand whether or not if we're going to support it or if we're not going to. Bottom line is that we've got to make sure that we're protecting all of our constituents in the 40th District and the whole state of New York. And Senator Ball's on the way, and he's going to make sure that he understands this whole issue. We'll see you over there in Pennsylvania. We've just heard a lot of concerns about it, and we haven't made a decision on which way we want to go, but we're coming over here today and tomorrow to just talk to key people that have experienced what it's like to have fracking in their state, and we want to get some frank, honest, real feedback, the facts about what this is all about.
First time we ever saw a skull with crossbones on it, like as if they're saying, well, we're poisoning this area.
We need jobs, and we also have to protect the environment. And the answer is probably not on the left or the right of that issue. It's probably somewhere in the middle. And even some of the people we've been talking to are like, well, we've got to renegotiate the contract, and if the company would give me $15,000 for this, or all I need is this. I mean, they've admitted that there's some good stuff, and jobs and that kind of stuff. And then there's some bad stuff.
When you start dealing with these, the gas industry, everything is agentic. Everything becomes a lie, and this is why I think like Brenda and the other people that you'll meet today, they're getting tired of being lied to.
Safe Drinking Water Act says if you're going to inject chemicals into the ground, you have to report that to the EPA, and then they have to determine whether or not there's a permitting structure for that. Then the EPA has a record of how much you put in the ground. So if the landowner comes back later and says, by the way, Zeta Flow turned up in my water, then there is a record. However, now if Crystal comes in and says, oh, I have a chemical called 2-butoxyethanol in my water, the gas company can say, well, we didn't use that in your well, but you have a record of using it in Pennsylvania. Yeah, but we didn't use it there. The last time I was here, your son was here on the porch, and
I had a picnic table out here, and
It's a beautiful home. Crystal, this is a beautiful home.
yeah, well, it was better with the furniture and all that, but yeah.
the couch was right here.
Yeah, it's empty now.
Do you feel like we'll be able to move back in here?
From every expert I've talked to said, there's no getting clean water back here, so. Yeah, we were getting ready to put an addition on to make it bigger. We were ready to break ground on it this spring when we found out our water was contaminated. There was a month where I woke up every morning and cried and thought, that was a horrible nightmare. And then I was like, no, it really happened. Really and it was really hard to swallow it all at once. It was just so much. Like, how can somebody that's on somebody else's property, how can that ruin my life as bad as it did, and it's hard because people see those dollar signs and they just don't understand that those dollar signs you can't get any of this back. You can't get your quality of life back. You can't get your water back.
You can't get your health back.
You can't get your health back.
There's no fairness.
It's so hard being in here.
I can imagine what's wrong.
Thanks.